everyone, my name is Mini Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about Nurse theory or disguised unemployment. Disguised unemployment is a situation where more people are working than actual required. Disguised unemployment is a situation where more people are working than actual required. For example, in order to work in particular land, we need only 5 people, but a whole 10 member of family are working. Difference between 10 and 5 is 5. These 5 are extra people. That's why these people are not giving any contribution in production, and marginal product of these people is 0. Same thing you can see in this diagram. On x-axis we have employment, y-axis we have total product. This curve represents our total product. Initially when we are employing labor, our total product is increasing, but after E point our total product become constant. That means we need only On amount of labor, only On amount of labor are giving contribution in production. But actually we hire On1, and difference between N and 1 labors are not giving any contribution in production. Marginal product of these labor is 0. That's why these difference will be called disguised unemployment. But A.K. Sen have different views about disguised unemployment. According to A.K. Sen, disguised unemployment occurs because of smaller number of working hours for per head labor. According to A.K. Sen, disguised unemployment occurs because of smaller number of working hours for per head labor. For example, in order to complete a particular task, we need 35 hours work and 7 labors, and each labor will do 5 hours of work. This will be called normal and sufficient time period in which there is no disguised unemployment. But actually we are employing 10 workers, and each worker is doing work for 3.5 hours. So difference between 7 and 10 is 3. 3 will be called disguised unemployment. Here you clearly see cause of disguised unemployment is smaller number of working hours for per head labor. So according to A.K. Sen, main cause of disguised unemployment is smaller number of working hours for per head labor. Same thing we can see in this diagram. On x-axis here we have labor hours. In this side here we have total product. Here we have number of labor. For OL hours we actually need L1 labor and 10 beta timing, or we can say that OL is equal to 35 hour. For this hour we need 7 workers, that is equal to L1. 5 hours means each workers will do 5 hours work, that is equal to 10 beta. So for OL hours, L1 and 10 beta timing is sufficient, and here we have no disguised unemployment. But actually L2 workers are employing, and we are allotting time equal to 10 alpha, means actual 10 workers are employing and each worker is doing 3 and 5 hours of work. So difference between L1 and L2 will be called disguised unemployment, and main cause of disguised unemployment is smaller number of working hours for per head workers. So this will be called disguised unemployment according to A.K. Sen. So disguised unemployment means more people are working than actual required. According to NERC, disguised unemployment mainly found in agriculture sector. That's why we should withdraw these people from agriculture sector and should engage these people in capital project in urban area. According to NERC, we should withdraw extra people from agriculture sector and should engage them in capital project in urban sector, because in agriculture sector they are not giving any contribution. That's why our national income, national product is not increasing. But if they work in capital project in urban sector, then obviously our national income will increase. But there is 2 problems. One problem is arrangement of finance. Initially their wages are not so much high when people from rural are moving in urban sector. That's why according to NERC, they have problem of food, clothing and shelter. In order to solve this problem, NERC suggests their family members should support them. They should give them equal share as they were giving earlier. Second problem is problem of tools. In order to solve this problem, Narkse suggests they should use simple tools and labor intensive technology. So disguised unemployment can potential source of saving. Obviously extra people are moving in urban sector and earning more. Obviously if they are earning more, their saving will also increase, because in agriculture they are not giving any contribution, but when they are moving in urban sector working on capital project, obviously their income increase, eventually their saving will also increase. So we can say that disguised unemployment can potential source of saving. But there is so much problem in saving potential. First problem is people, those who are still working in agriculture sector, can increase their consumption. If they are increasing their consumption, obviously their saving will reduce. Second, workers, those who has shifted in urban sector, can also increase their consumption more. They will think now they are earning more, so they are increasing their consumption and reducing saving. Third reason, if more and more people are moving in urban sector, but in urban sector there is no supply of food grains. If you are transporting food grain from rural to urban sector, obviously transportation cost will increase. So Narkse provides solution of all this problem. First is, in order to reduce consumption, government can impose taxes on agricultural product. Second, government can collect rent, or we can say that government can collect revenue in form of food gains. Third is, government compel farmer to sell their product at same price to government. But according to Narkse, these three solutions are not so much relevant, and most relevant solution according to Narkse is complementary saving. We have to increase saving, we have to promote saving. That's why as income increase, we will consume less and save more, because saving is very important. Eventually saving will promote investment. When investment increase, then obviously production increase, employment increase, income increase, eventually our economy will grow. So saving is very important, we should promote saving. Now we will see criticism. This theory ignore non-economic factor like environmental factor, social factor, cultural factor. There is difference in nature of labor. Workers, those who are working in agriculture sector, and workers need for capital project are not same. We need different training, different knowledge, different skill, but this theory ignore this. Identification of disguised unemployment is very difficult. If you are not able to identify disguised unemployment, then how you will shift people? Mobility of labor is not a very easy task. Increase in population can affect number of disguised unemployment, but this theory ignore this. There is lack of complementary saving. Narkse suggests complementary saving, but there is lack of complementary saving. People consume more and less save. And if price increase, then obviously labor will demand for higher wages, but this theory ignore this. According to this theory, we should use a simple tool and labor intensive technology, but we need latest technology, not old technology. So this is all about Narkse theory of disguised unemployment. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, take care.